Coba menit 88 kayak apa su?
Susu iki menit 90, Cuk. Oh, iki ayo iki kok menit iki. Enek-enek apa babak tambahan iki?
Oh iya iya iya.
Apa seperti kita hadir dalam kemenangan atau kekalahan Messi.
Betul betul.
Tapi manage broadcastmu gak restream kan?
Kak restream, restream iki, Cuk.
Oh, restream.
Iya. Anjing. Kirim-kiriman Erigas ini biasanya sama sampah, Bud. GFM HY nanti, Cuk. Sport emang.
Wis koyo wis arepmu.
Fox.
Ya aku no deh bar ini nobar rekonik ae. Ta dota-dotaan.
Yes.
McAllister.
Iki lu ngaceng, Cuk, lu HD, Cuk, timbangane kirim-kiriman Erigas. Ngelek tapi anjing. Pepe. Cuk, no stream available ya si tempi. Ini, Cuk.
Messi.
Suara ya, Cuk. Wah, gak ada suara ya, Cuk.
Oh iya, gak ada suara ya?
Kono.
Kok iso? Hah?
Share stream sound.
Ya apa carane?
Nang ngene iki lho, Cuk, nang ngene settingan share di screen iki lho, Bud. Saya screen baru kan gerigi nang kanan bawah.
Apa audio setting terus?
Terus lali aku terus.
Kau no, Cuk. Ignore inputs. Oh, iki lho, Cuk. Firefox ae. Ngelek anjing, ngelek apa, Cuk? Ayo udah di live. Rumah.
Nah, answer.
Argentina usually have the
Ngelek, Cuk, putus-putus babi.
Goblok.
Dan, Cuk, katanya delok bal-balnya soro, Cuk, ini Cuk.
Kado TV yang ini iki, Cuk.
even when in peril, as they weren't here for a big chunk of the match. Henny, that wasn't a bad ball played in. Trezeguet.
Ini Raiku setting.
Inside the box.
Oh, wis ta.
Wes. Cuk, kayak Cuk.
Waduh.
San Francisco.
Ya ojo di katakno dong live stream-e, keblok dong gak dewe.
Oh, anu tuh.
Keban dong stream-mu. Raito ae, Cuk. Orang gila iki. Wong gendeng iki, Cuk.
Raita, skide. Wes, gak ketokan iki, ketokan. Kado sing iso
Yo.
anjing. Iki iso.
Kropen anjing jancuk, aja dikono ngono, Cuk. Jadi kok bangsat.
That should have been a foul when Egypt were on the counter attack. But from that moment onwards,
Ya, ngono ae.
Argentina took control. You felt that the moment was done by when that ball was slightly over here. Martinez couldn't get on the end of it. The game just slowed right down, and then the delivery was unbelievable. Enzo Fernandez. Wow.
Oh, luar biasa.
Enzo Fernandez, the header of his career. Shubir could only watch. There is a red card for one of the Egyptian team staff down on the touchline as we watch the Enzo Fernandez goal. And a hint of emotion for the first time today.
Kiri tok, Cuk. Katel, Cuk. Tak pikir naik dua-dua kan
This is
ini.
an unbelievable game.
Once again,
Tebak-tebakan.
Lionel Scaloni will know that they've been...
Mana sih?
Menang Cuk.
Terus menang ah?
Rekonik ae. Kan delok rekonik.
Ya delok rekonik ae.
WC.
Cuk live, Cuk, plus 7, Cuk, kontoli.
Sik live wis mari.
Ya nang ngene Google sih cek iki cek lanjut, Cuk.
32, Cuk. Mang tulisannya 32, Cuk.
Iya, kurang di iki, Cuk. 32 tapi kan menitnya sik plus 7, Cuk. Kurang. Kayak
Kontrol Amerika.
Wis kok delok rekonik ae. Katal.
Diki. ABC. Al-Mahdi TV, Cuk. Oh, Cuk iki, Cuk.
Cuk propaganda ISIS itu.
Fox.
Headline, and it's got to be some of those other.
Barin bot, semari, Cuk.
Wis mari. Ya wis. Delok turnamen dot ae.
Sik. Kedua sus menang, Cuk. Oh, setelah tes
Ya wis. Per ini apa per ini?
Iki mau.
Kau na ya semari ya.
Apa nih?
Ya Pilsen kini.
Yeah, you could at least like skip.
Swiss Colombia aku jam 3. Delok Cuk Pablo Escobar karo iki sing gawe jam.
Karo Rothschild, Cuk. Pepek. Norway Indo naik, Cuk. Cacuk tapi dino minggu ngarep, Cuk, suwi, Cuk. Norway Indo ini masuk iki. Rekonix main andim bot iki Aurora iki.
Aurora ya apa?
Sik lapo iki, Cuk? Cuk sik persiapan, Cuk, iki Cuk suwi, Cuk.
Yo wis aku tak golek mangan sik.
Ya wis. Aku tak masak.
Gak apa-apa, tetep sudah yo. Aku bakal gorengku ngarep kok.
Ya wis.
안 보이나? 안 보이나?
Oh, it's a good ball, and there was the chance. It's a good ball, and there was the chance. But almost the saviour for Portugal. Oh, it's a good ball, and there was the chance. Well, Portugal.
take it back with you. You have to push it all the way back home.
It's 9 class.
So
2 step. P-Vision.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they just. I think both.
Is it a 5-head?
He's locked in.
A lot of drafting possibilities there.
I mean, it's like I know exactly every move that they're gonna make, and somehow I don't know how we're gonna beat it. But in general, Inner Circle, I'd like to see them go back to their push draft. I mentioned it's gonna be Nature's Prophet or Broodmother, so a Chen if possible, something along those lines, and maybe I would say Beastmaster. Saw the Lycan today, and I was like, I expected so much more from Jabs, and that didn't happen. So I'm thinking maybe we go away from it. Let's pick something else.
Right. So with that push draft that comes to mind, you know, there are very few supports that are summoners that enable the zoo. But what can a support offer to further round out the strengths of a zoo draft?
Well, I think the popular ones would be like Chikiro and Pugna and Shadow Shaman, right? Like they all give you a really decent push. I think Pugna is also a really good save if the enemy team has like no Morta and a lot of physical damage. So Chikiro gives you a strong lane. So I think that there are places for supports.
We do know the 1W though. You mentioned the no Muerta. They like to put Pure on that Muerta and just let him melt faces.
It's his 3rd most played hero in the last 3 months, by the way. You know, I was looking at their stats. They haven't actually played a game in a month because like we won everything.
Right.
We're actually doing. There's no qualifier. There's nothing for us to do.
Yeah. So you know they're a bit of a mixed bag, being so damn good at the game that you just qualify to everything. But you know that month off, I'm sure it was filled with scrims and periods of relaxation to recharge for the most competitive stretch of the season.
Well, that's Moon Meander if they win, right? Like, what do you guys do in the month off that you have?
Yeah.
I was like, we go to the beach. You know, we have a barbecue.
Build sandcastles. Ooh, if you, well, I feel like you might take the easy way out on this.
I always do.
If you had to build a sand sculpture of a hero, which one do you think you could do the best?
A sand sculpture of a hero. Io.
I knew it.
You know, I was gonna say.
I knew it.
I mean, it's a ball.
But you have to do the new cosmetic with the face inside.
Well, who would you pick if you had to make a sand sculpture? The disdain you look at me when you say.
No, I think the one that I could do the best that's not spherical or cubical if you have the Arcana. I think a Venomancer could be doable. You know,
like snake-like,
tube-like. You get a couple plague wards up.
Not bad, not bad.
Just get a ball of sand and throw it for the venomous gale.
You call Cuckoo like, hey man, you pick this hero a lot. Like, any tips on how to make it? Like, here you go. Nah, that would be Venomancer's also pretty solid. Venomancer's pretty good. Not as easy as Io for sure.
No. But I feel like it's not a close second, but it's doable.
It is.
Doable.
Wait till this. We go to the beach. You make your Venomancer. I can't even make my Io. Right? It'll be like a lump there. Like, at least like make it float in somewhere. Like, no, I can't do it.
Get some chicken wire, a stick, maybe put it up on there.
Nope.
A ball of sand. No.
Then you watch people who can make cakes in all sorts of shape, and you're like, you can't make a ball of sand. Nope. But we are. Look at them. They are locked in right now. I like the different colors on the keyboards. Ares is just bright pink. It's so cute.
Makes for easy cleaning. You see all the spots you gotta get in there and scrub out.
You ever look at your keyboard, really look at it, you're like, oh my god, this touches my hand every day?
Toma, I'll show you a picture later. Sometimes you just buy a new keyboard.
That's better. You know, you're like, this is terminal. They ain't coming back from this one.
I've done a number of deep cleans. You unplug it, take all the caps off, scrub it down, blow it out, let the cap soak for a bit. That's like 2 hours of work, 3 hours of work.
Or you can give
That's 2 pubs, man.
It's not, and the thing is, some of the keys are not even working anymore. So I'm like, I think it's time to let it go. But it's also a gift. So I'm like, I don't know if I can
frame it, put it up on the wall.
I'll ask Ari if I can have his keyboard. I'm like, it's so cute.
Probably tell you. Well, maybe if he wins. You know how like after like a football player, they walk off the field, they give their jersey away.
Yes.
Give me your keyboard.
Or like when the guitar people after a concert, they go smash it on the ground. I'm like, don't smash it. I'll take it.
Oh, what if he smashed his keyboard and then gave it to you? Would you still accept?
No, I think at that point it's a little bit like, it's like, I mean, smash. You can't give it to me before smashing it. It's not so hard.
Frame it, man. Put it in epoxy. Put it up on the wall. Make it a piece of art. You know?
Ari was here.
That's
right. Give it to me.
Put that on your wall behind your stream setup. Easy.
get a few fingerprints.
Easy content. Couple fingerprint.
You can use that. Maybe you can use that to start opening stuff. You know.
All right, folks. So we thought that Ahri or Whitemon was the mischievous one.
But I don't hide it.
Out.
You look at him. He looks so innocent. You know, he looks like such a nice, like sweet fella.
Yeah.
And then people are telling me like, no, like they don't say he's a bad guy. No, but they're like, you know, he is got a
sweet fella or a feet swallow.
Feet swallow.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah. But you know, on the topic of keyboards, since this is Malibu and Atomo's Tech Hour, you prefer the mini, the abbreviated, or the full-size keyboards?
Oh, I think I'm a bit liking the mini more. It's more mobile. Yeah, the big one's kind of it's getting like a little. It feels like bulky at this point. It's kind of weird when you get older. You have different interests. I'm like I don't like the one though that doesn't have the numbers. There's something that's super mini.
I got bad news. If you want a numpad, you're gonna have to go almost full size or the halfers.
Oh, yo. Well, gives us a chance to look at some of the. Oh, wait, we're still on the technical pause. I was like, wait, did something move? Nope.
Only the screen there, but tech pause coming your way, folks.
Yeah. So far, we've seen a lot of what in this today. We've seen a lot of Clockwork. That's been a very popular hero. I feel like this continues the trend from before, of just people picking Clockwork because he's good in the lane. He was nerfed, I think, to have less mana burn, but it impact heroes without mana, which is only Huskar.
Yes.
So it was like a buff to one against one hero and nerf towards everyone else. But Clockwork remains very popular in this patch. Treant Protector has been banned as well.
Would it affect the Lone Druid Bear now, or does the Lone Druid Bear have mana for Savage Roar?
I'm trying to. I think he's got mana. I feel like he's got mana for sure. Maybe it now affects like golems from Warlock is maybe another one.
Dude, could you imagine? Your cog charge gets wasted on a little imp or the golem.
Yeah. I think the imps are like the undying zombies. They kind of don't care about this stuff. They weasel through.
They weave through them. Yeah, they're too small. They pass through it.
Every time you say weave, I think of Weaver, and we lost our Weaver support, and some of the other towns were like it was an abomination that existed. I'm like, yes, but it was a fun abomination. I liked it.
I started playing it pre-Shikuchi cooldown nerf.
Oh.
Prime Weaver 4 season.
That was the good times.
An absolute rat. Ruin games. Your team is like, my 3 has no net worth because you're cutting waves.
Yes.
Yes, I know. It's going well. Thank you.
It's like when you play Piccolo and you blast the whole wave, and they look at you and you're like, what? The creep's dead. I killed him.
All right. Get that Anchor Smash ready now.
You missed it. You're off by a quarter of a second. It's your fault.
Yeah, but folks, okay. Tech pause will be ending quite soon, and that draft is coming up.
We don't know that. The tech pause could go on forever.
Could.
I mean, we could be here till tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
well, we will be here tomorrow.
Oh.
Good news, everybody. We're back. Day 2.
Oh, Coach Art Style and then Moon Meander on the other side.
Ooh.
I know.
Art Style. How long ago did he play?
He was with Na'Vi, and I think they won TI1. I think he was with them in TI2 as well. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think he was with them for TI3. So yeah, I think he was with them, and then like I feel like he quit not too long after. Right. You know, my art style, my light of heaven knowledge, not quite there, but yeah, he was the captain of Na'Vi, if I'm not mistaken, before Puppey.
Yeah.
Puppey either replaced him as captain or they swashbuckle. But yeah, it's like it's TI1. You know, my memory of it doesn't stretch that far, unfortunately.
Dota history is long and quite storied, but maybe here, day 1, game 1 for ICX, do they start their own story of the unexpected Atomo?
Why not? You know, anything is possible. I mean, they made it here, right? It's like one of the biggest tournaments of the year. I mean, you can tie it to TI as well. And yes, you're up against a very difficult opponent, but if you can get a decent game, you can even maybe score 1 point. Like, no one expected OG to do so well. We always have to go back to the Cinderella story because it's rare, but also happens. So I feel like
it's time for another chapter in the Cinderella story.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I feel like they can do it. I feel like it's possible. And that's all we can go.
Oh, but looking down the barrel against Ahri, against Whitemon, against BZM, against 3-3, absolute legends.
I like Ahri's evolution in the last couple of years. He had an interview about what he talked about. He's like, I used to be very, I spammed the same heroes. I was like, my hero pool was 3 heroes. And I remember one was like, he was like Hoodwink and Dark Will or something like that. And he's like, I only like these heroes, and that's it. And when he had these heroes, he looked really good on a lot of these things. So when he didn't have these heroes, it was like, all right, you know, it's fine, but it's nothing like amazing. But then he's like, okay, I have to practice. I'm now having 6 heroes in my pool, and it's been working out a lot better for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Expanding the depth of your hero pool, just really expanding game concepts. So Toma, I've thought about this. Like, pro players, it's rare you see them switch positions unless they're redrafted on a new team. But other than expanding the hero pool, do you ever find that, like, you know, experimenting in a new position, does that help you develop your game better, or is it better just to sharpen the steel of your axe?
I think that it's nice to play if you have a lane partner. You know, if you're playing 5 and you play carry, you're like, oh, now I see why he wants me to do this. You know, I thought he was just being an asshole most of the time. Turns out there's actual...
Well, he is, but...
yes. I mean, he could have told it to me nicer, but I get the point. If you're like playing 4 and then you play off lane and you look around, you're like, where's my 4? Wait, why is my Zeus jungling? It's 3 minutes in. And you're like, oh, I used to do that sometimes, you know? Maybe I shouldn't.
Unfortunately... I feel that imperative timelines is the enemy of politeness, you know, especially when it comes to Dota.
I need it now. I can't be like, you know, excuse me, could you please go there? Like, no.
Yeah. Can you insert Ice Frog noise, please?
Well, we are still here, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Look at those, the triangles. Chips, the Esport World Cup chips.
Do you see the ones right in front of the desk? The gold one. Oh, whoa, there we go. Hoodwink, first pick. We talked about saying like this is both teams will consider rushing for their position 4. Not so much for 1W. They say let's take the Invoker. I believe this is going to be BZM. I would be kind of surprised if we see a support Invoker.
Yep. Whoop. Okay. Well, there you go. Your safe lane is secured. Bane for Whitemon, Invoker for BZM. Every Sunstrike will be a hit.
And every hit will be a smack.
That's right. Yeah, sure. Every hit's a smack here on Stream C, folks. You heard it first.
But so Bane, as I mentioned, Bane Invoker, not too bad in the lane against the Hoodwink either. You know, just because like you're pretty tanky. Hoodwink doesn't trade too amazingly against the Bane, I'd say, just because you have that Brain 7. Clockwork comes out. All right.
Strong support duo. Very good start drafting-wise for ICX.
Break, BKB piercing abilities.
What's not to love?
Multiple ways to stop the Fiend's grip. I like it.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do. It's a great start. You know, I play Hoodwink. I play Clockwork. Love them both.
That's a nice way of saying that. I like these heroes. Well, I don't like Bane, so I'm also gonna go to the.
I also play a bit of Bane, but I try to stay, maybe stray away from it in my pubs.
Okay.
Because it's just so reliant on other people.
It is. It's very much like something like an Oracle and IO, where it's like I very much optimize what other people can do. I myself don't do too much, but there goes the Storm. Quite a bold decision to go up against the Invoker mana burn, and of course the multiples catch from the Bane. Okay.
But you know, I mean, we touched on this pre-draft. Stoikov Storm Spirit, Stoikov DK.
Yep.
The prominent heroes, and what better way to start the tournament than to get you on your comfort?
Hello?
Yes. See what you can do with that. And on the other side, for 1W, you have your 5 and you have your mid. Let's see, Ari. Dark. I can't go for the Rubik. Oh, okay. They go for the Drow. For Pure. Do you want a Rubik right now? There's a lot of backline, but Rubik is pretty good against the Storm. Like it could be that.
Okay. Ini di show kau baik so.
Output streamku kok. Oh, kan suara aja.
Iya, tak mute.
Shadow Fiend is in the pool, actually. You don't know what you're up against, but it's still a solid hero just to have. Shadow Fiend would be okay.
Well, I mean, you know 3-3 will take the most economically sound route out of the early game into
Yeah.
mid game. So pick a lane dominator. Maybe you know that you can force him back to the secondary camps in the side lane. Get an early tower push in, perhaps threaten that.
Maybe they'll take an offlaner then. Keep their carry. They take the Largo. Okay, they're keeping their offlane. They're keeping their carry for the last pick. Largo. You can remove the silence from the Drow Ranger. The cold snap as well, if I'm not mistaken. Good for getting over the ice walls. You know, it's like I can't move. He's like, don't worry, bro. Let me just lick you over and you come here.
Is lick a strong dispel or basic?
I think it's a basic dispel.
Okay, so Fiend's Grip.
It doesn't remove like
Not
stuns.
removed,
Yeah, it
yeah.
doesn't remove stuns. It removes like slows and silences and things like that. But no, I do not believe you will be able to dispel the Fiend's Grip. But you can move them close to your side. That's kind of nice.
Frog Stomp, also a great tool for that as well. Until that axe comes online.
Well, so you want to carry for Inner Circle, and you want the last pick off lane for 33 right now. I like Night Stalker ban. It's great to make sure that to protect the Storm Spirit and the Hoodwink.
Tell me, am I crazy? Are we gonna see? This is
okay.
So off meta. Are we gonna see a 33 Visage?
No.
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 Good.
What they need is a 33 hero that is very frontline. So, by the way, Largo is his most picked hero for a while, so it's not something like a Timbersaw or a Tide Hunter or a Necrophos or an Underlord, something of that nature.
You know, with recent qualifiers, we'd seen off lane Undying. You know, we spoke about this in another instance where it just gets cut down late game. But could that be an angle, or are you feeling Underlord, someone with a bit more utility?
I like the idea of an Undying off lane.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's banned out. It's
There
banned
you
out
go.
in the second phase.
But yeah, I was going to say that you might something like Underlord gives you a little bit more catch and control. And I would have preferred that. It's kind of like easier to just pick the standard heroes. But we want a big, meaty, front boy kind of guy.
Centaur still in. Yeah.
Centaur
could make an appearance here. First of the day. Would be nice to see. 3/3 spin on it for 1W.
I mean, this is how Saberlight reached rank 1. He's like, I'm picking Centaur. I'm buying 2 hearts. And I'm like, okay, that's a lot of hearts you got there,
Get
buddy.
a shard and go to town, man.
The Brew is a nice ban as well. Coming out for Inner Circle. Because again, we're very much functioning on the logic that we need an off-laner who is going to be fun for the team. Because you have Drow and Wind Ranger behind. You got Bane. Like, you got 2 girls with bows and 2 guys throwing spells. I'm assuming Bane's the stuff of nightmares. I'm assuming he's a guy.
Every nightmare I've had was,
Yeah, I think so too.
How many teeth do you think Bane has?
Nasi goreng.
I mean, he's got a normal-ish mouth. I mean, as normal as that can be. Like, it's not like he's got like 6 mouths, you know what I mean? Like some creatures, they have that. It's like he's got a normal.
What in the upside down is your normal? My God, man.
Oh.
Whoa, pusat klingsur.
Damn.
All right.
He's got a normal mouth, all right? It's like the Predator. We had to see it from the Predators, you know, the show. That's like
Next Stalker.
kind of head.
Oh, depend.
All right, Clinks comes out. Why do I feel like they're gonna pick something like a Bristleback at this point?
Ooh.
All right.
I'd appreciate a Bristleback.
33. Necrophos is in the pool. I do believe the Ghost Shard gets dispelled by the Lick, but other than that, he's really good against the Clanks and he's a frontliner. But he's like doesn't commit too much to frontlining. I feel like there's better options.
Yeah.
Underlord's okay, but also you can lick people out of the Pit of Malice if they're like a little bit not exactly dead center. So he's also kind of like, eh. I think there goes Centaur.
Yep. Saberlight Reborn.
We want big, meaty. You know, I had the big and tasty the other day. Here it is, big and tasty.
Big and tasty.
Right in the game.
You think 3/3 is a good cook?
3/3.
I think he optimizes cooking till it's not fun anymore. You know, you know what I mean?
He's a sweat.
He's like he min maxes till he mins the fun out of it, and that's it. You're like, ah, come on. So
nutritionally balanced, perfect macros, but just bland.
You know, you eat it. You're like, I don't want to eat this anymore. No, I don't want to live. I don't want this. I'd rather go hungry.
I've had Centaur for 3 meals a day for 4 years.
Barcode
I'm so tired. Please. But folks,
the
the draft is set. The board is finalized. Tomo,
Main
which
bener-bener
draft
atau
do you favor? Do you think the hit and run style of ICX can outperform the turret meat wall of 1W here?
Well, the nice thing that they have for ICX is they have good ways of getting on the back line, right? Storm jump in, Clockwork with the hook shots. Hoodwink is also like, she's kind of weaselly. She squirrels in. So that's a nice way to get on top of them. And Drow and Windranger not super tanky. You can bring them down fairly easily.
True.
But 1W is such an experienced team. It's hard for me to say that I until I see something more. You know, the last couple of tournaments maybe haven't been their best. After Birmingham, like they great Birmingham, they took it easy because they qualified. But they're here to win.
They are.
So I'm with 1W. Sorry.
Absolutely. Yeah, I gotta agree with you, my friend. 1W, certainly the strongest contenders in the field for me, especially here in maybe Pool D. Let me think. LGD actually. Oh, dude, no. LGD and Yandex.
With
our current two teams.
Wow, that's gonna be a tough one for who's number one, by the way.
I'll round that out for you. We got 1W, ICX, LGD, OG, Yandex, and VP.
All right, so OG number one, naturally. You know that because
Seb's here, you gotta say it.
Huh? Sorry.
Seb's here, you gotta say it.
Exactly, right. And he looks at you weird when you don't say things like that. It's like it definitely has to be OG number one. But then when we talk about number two, yeah, it could be Yandex or PSG, LGD, or of course 1W.
All right, folks. Well, we are into our game one of our fourth and final series of the day. We've got ICX on the Radiant, 1W on the Dire. I'm Malibu Jesus. Pleased, honored to be bringing you this series with my great friend Tomo. We're here all day, folks.
Every time we introduce me, we come closer and closer. Now I'm a great friend. Let's just be my pal.
Move to your right.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's away from me, but stage left. But
so
my
keep
right.
your distance. You know,
BZM's getting really cozy in that fountain,
he
isn't he?
likes it there.
He's sticking around.
He already had used a Sunstrike. He's like, I want to see what more I can find. One thing I do like is that I think if we go late enough.
Whoa. Mr. Pure early through the gate and gonna get hit with a bushwhacker barrier assault on top, and 4-2-3 early contender for the first blood, and he gets it, goes to the Clinks. And that was almost the earliest first blood at Tomo. Only missed by 6 seconds.
You know, I've seen this trick before. A bunch of teams do that where they just go for the enemy twin gate, hoping someone shows up. Very rarely do you find all of them do that. So it's a very nice opening here for ICX.
Yeah. I've caught the bad side of that twin gate move.
Yeah.
You catch a carry and a support going through as like a 4 and you just wrecked.
Public enemy
folks, that's first blood, and let's see our bounty rune situation. Gonna be a 2-2 split.
Okay, good start for ICX. Enemy carry dead. Who got the first blood?
The Clinks.
Very nice. Does lose his courier though, so that's gonna be a little unfortunate. Whitemon, as usual, being very cheeky.
Oh yeah. How could you not? Good blocks coming out here from both, but little damage on the range creeper. And Stoikov stepping up to bat will get it first. Now, Nightmare play. Not respecting the return trip here with the fairy fire, but I think he's still gonna go down. A little pip from that crossbow. Makes it right as rain here for ICX, and a disaster for 1W.
He's gonna walk, you know, and I'm not sure those boots were made for walking.
I don't even think he has boots.
Oh, that's true. We have some visuals. I think she is barefoot, in fact.
I know they had to throw their boot for the boot breaker game.
Well, so mid lane is going to be BZM versus Stoikov for now. Seems fairly even. I would say, well, you know, BZM needs a little bit of levels before he can really contest the storm, but he's gonna catch up.
So the early mid laning, do you think that's more about levels and economy?
I think so. I mean, both mostly for the storm, right? Like the faster you hit 6, it completely changes the hero. At 5, you're very gankable. At 6, it's like, man, like we can't catch him anymore.
Have fun.
When you play heroes, you know, roaming 4s like Spirit Breaker, Bounty, Lion. You look at him. If he's 3 or 4 and 5, you're okay. If he's 6, you're like, it's not worth it. I'm like a mid.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so far mid lane is okay. Pure is also, he's fine. 2 deaths, he still comes back, gets the highest CS.
How do you let that happen? You know, it had to be an open pool camp, right?
It's the Whitemon factor, you know.
True.
Probably drags the creep.
I'm on my goat, and there you go. First Sunstrike kill of the game, gonna give BZM a boon in the mid lane. Get that pesky Clinks out of their off lane for 1W.
That had to be the most on the edge of a Sunstrike you could be, right? Because he looked like he was out of it, but somehow, you know, he's got. If you're BZM, you have an inner chasm stone built into your.
That's right. Close as you can get without getting your eyes wet. With that Sunstrike. Gonna be a pull top side. Water Rune goes to BZM. Good boy, backpacking his branches. Maximizing that, gained HP, gained mana.
See, this is what I mean. This is something that min maxes. You maximum efficiency, minimum fun.
Now, a question for you. Those 3 Ironwood branches, they were locked.
Yeah.
He already has his wand. Is it because they existed before he had his full wand?
I was also a little bit surprised about why he'd lock them exactly. Because, I mean, the only thing you can make out of them is a magic wand. So, not quite sure what the logic was completely.
Can you plant them when they're locked?
I feel like you still can, actually. I don't think that it stops you from misclicking or anything like that. So, it is a bit of an odd one. But you know what? We'll
Interview question. There you go. We'll pin it down, and there's another Sunstrike. Actually, I think it helps perfectly land those Sunstrikes. And Fairy Fire not gonna be enough. The final right-click lands, and it's the White Bond factor.
Oh dear.
Gonna get the big Centaur.
Drow is emerging as just a very annoying hero to play against in the lane, and it's like Largo and the Grandmaster Hoodwink is fine, but yeah, 2-0 here on Sunstrikes for BZM. His CS wasn't super impressive. I think he was like 5 to the 12 for the Stoikov, but he got 2 kills. You're very happy.
You need to command Sunstrike accuracy, the SSA. Dash SSA.
Is there a trick to the locked Iron Barracks? I'm really thinking is there a trick?
You are fixated on that.
It's because you brought it up. Now I'm like thinking about it. And then someone in chat will they always give you like the most obvious answer. You're like, oh yeah, that's why he'd do it.
Absolutely. Whitemon investing to further block the camp again.
Hey.
Hockey runs into it. Yeah.
See, it's deceptive. It's like deceptively still. So he hit it naturally. He's like, I gotta.
You can hit a cog continuously. You can hit it again after you've already ping-ponged it out once.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
So if you have a blink, obviously you probably just want to blink on your target, bounce it back to you. But if it's a last-ditch effort, you hit, you miss, you need more range, go forward, hit it again.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. From the mouth of babes.
Yeah, hitting it twice. I mean, imagine the Clockwork hits it twice. For a second, I thought you meant that the hero can be hit by a cog twice. I'm like, huh?
No. Following it up. Say, man, I went back. Gotta go get it. And also, you can get like a glove of haste to hit more. It's an investment, yeah. But big shackle coming out. Nightmare trade-off, and Lay's gonna expire. It's Frog for dinner. Ooh.
Frog legs, not bad. Yeah. That's pretty good. But they are gonna need the Storm to show up very soon because they are having some real trouble in this top lane. Now, luckily, it's not the shutdown we saw in the previous series in game 2, right? That was way worse.
3K by 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
No, I think, and we saw like the Viking was 2,000 net worth.
Ari just dodging everything, playing with his food. Hits the shackle onto 2, power shot onto 1. Cogs.
Such a great mechanical display. He's like, look at all these moves. Look at all this. He's like gets caught in the cog and dies.
Yeah. But I mean, ultimately.
Interesting.
Love it.
That's one of the cool tricks that make you can tell someone's a better player when they have like the quelling blade. They cut the tree. They put the ward there. You're like, damn. I wish I had the sort of
foresight.
Well, more like energy, to do it. I'm like, I gotta click.
You're trying to climb that ladder, man. You gotta find that.
You gotta do it.
That's right. But Atomo, I think my favorite vision manipulation of the terrain, it's gotta be the cogs. Clear some trees. It's so easy to find like 360-degree radial vision of these unorthodox spots. Someone walks into the woods, they see no trees.
They're like, there's something happening here.
I wonder. No,
something else. But Lays, he has been kind of taking it in terms of the CS, but at least they should be able to get their own Tormentor. Another thing this one where P-Vision just took all 3 of the first 3, from Team Nemesis.
Creep cutting from 3-3. I was wondering how he'd put his spin on the economy game. Wave cut into side camps, then later gonna come back for these triangle stacks. Beautiful minds at work here, and a Sunstrike. Third one did hit, however, no kill.
Here we go.
But the setup
Beautiful.
For a kill. Blood grenade committed. Bounce back with the cogs. Brain stab helping him out, but he goes to the low ground thanks to the cog bounce. Won't trigger the second time because he just can't. But Mr. Clockwork trying to get away. A lick for a save, but is it enough fairy fire on top and a TP in from Stoikov? That level 6 Storm Spirit that you mentioned. Atoma looking for a kill on the Pure. Even 4-2-3 joining the fray, and they bring down the big bad shoeless Drow Ranger. And Ari might even fall at the end of it all. Another galvanized stack for Stoikov.
Stormy.
And it's looking good.
Shout out to Fernandes in that one. He throws out a bushwhack to catch two people. They're like, oh, we already got Pure. Let's get the supports as well. Catches Ari and White Maw. Beautiful move there by Fernandes. Equalizes the... Yeah, we are equal.
Kamu kan misalnya awakmu itu iso nge-cash
Mic-mu ganti betul.
Shadow Blade pas TP.
Nice.
Iso aku.
Towers.
Kamu ganti mic ta?
Taken one just yet, but
oh sorry.
Scouting with Forge Spirit.
Halo.
A decent chunk of it with that.
Ambe Ghostblock di insan.
Is this the fastest Meteor Hammer in a minute?
I feel like it's very quick. What else does he have on? I feel like it's just straight up
branches.
Yeah, straight up Meteor Hammer because I don't think did he buy boots?
No.
He got 4,000 gold. Those iron branches. There's a trick to it. There's a trick to it somewhere.
We just gotta know.
Yeah, no boots, just straight up Meteor.
Shield rune. Gonna give him a little bit of extra life here, but bounce back under the tower. It's looking dangerous. Mr. Lace and the Centaur ultimating. Will be enough to get him out. They take down.
SAV yo mau lagi.
1W finally getting something of a lead here. But yeah, it's just straight for the Meteor Hammer. They smoke up on the supports for 1W, seeing who they can find. 4-2-3 wants to go for a Deso. Helps with your push, helps with a lot of the damage you need. Because 1W...
Kita lihat Klingsnya mau build apa. Yoro. Maksudnya bar Desolator Shard opo?
PKB balik.
Iya.
Nomiat cuk. Soro cuk. Ini koyo aku main cuk. Kabeh wong moroning lenku. Baru semua yang tuh gini persis cuk lono.
Still a frog put down to the bog.
Kate farmnya kai cuk.
So far, the big difference has been that 33 is kind of untouched. He goes past almost a tier 2.
An 8-minute Meteor Hammer will do that. Oh my.
Easy,
oh, thank you. The fuck?
Iya, makanya aku kaget, cuk.
One pull, it's what, like a second and a half? Now a whole lot of duration. At 43, he's only got the blight.
Ancen Klingsnya gara-gara iki aja sih, gara-gara damage.
Not damage, not quite there. Looking for someone though.
Close Mr.
Yo.
Hammer coming up soon. But first of the two needed.
There we go, we got one.
There you go, Whitemon getting they're getting revenge on Whitemon. Can you believe? Look at that, a carry player that stacks. He's made 3 for himself.
That's an independent kind of guy. He's like,
kayak Klingsnya kurang 2 skill siji deh.
alright, I'll take care of myself.
Selingkuh.
Iya.
Did I ever tell you about when I saw Pure outside of the Raleigh
Bukan? Maksa banget itu.
Was he stacking something as well?
He was stacking.
Oh, mati.
The redemption arc.
Iya.
Meteor Hammer after the tornado will land. Deliver the kill to BZM.
Is that when he went back into it to play at night?
Yeah. Boy's a grinder.
So, but some other people might not know the story though. So just repeat it to me again.
Oh yeah, we got a little bit of downtime off screen. You know, 3-3 just doing 3-3 things, dragging a wave to a double camp, help Dom on. But yeah, so folks, 3-3 or sorry, Pure played back at ESL 1 Raleigh, and you know was eliminated on Saturday night of the tournament. It was a long one, Game 3 elimination, but the Stampede being used here on no hook shot away yet, level 5.
Gambarnya telat gak sih namamu?
Enggak ya.
It sees 2 other members.
Maksudnya gambar telat itu apa nih?
Gambar gini. Kayak misal ono suaranya sih baru animasi. Oh enggak bisa.
Grinding the ladder. It was like 10:30 p.m. You know, everybody's leaving at that point.
That's good. That's pub time. Pubs are open anyway.
Animasi ngepoe api satir.
Right now, unfortunately, fight continues.
Whitemon, big kill. He's a
big Fable sampai tanggal 12
Dire. However, watch
Apa?
the reversal
Fable sampai tanggal
and the enabler
12.
by the bait.
Free
This
nih.
is the benefit of those level 6s that you have on 1W. You don't have on
Damn.
it's on
Weekly
Inner
gue
Circle.
pitung pulun cing.
If you
Kalau
had
riset
the
aja,
sharpshooter from the
riset,
Hoodwink, you would have been able to get the kill and walk out of there. But 1W in a very good spot because of that. And you can see also the net worth starting to tilt towards their side. It's back when from Tundra that he learned this. I mean, not learned it, but 33 was doing this. Just maximum gold efficiency for him and the whole team. He teaches them this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, recent media production with Insania and Slacks, you know, a little coaching session.
Get money.
Insania, get money. Enable your team to, you know...
Kamera aku nang awakmu 2-3 FPS lah.
He was talking about Dota. I thought he meant like in just like
Malah cuk kamera aku nang awakmu.
He's like hoard gold, acquire gold at all costs. I'm like yes, these are all good advice.
Nah, YouTube nge-lag.
Doesn't do it himself.
Iya, orang streaming.
His role as a support is to enable his team to acquire that well.
I assume he means a pro match, not what you're playing with 420 Booty Wizard.
Coba ya, aku gerak-gerak ya.
Just saying, like
that's my ladder part of it. We grind in USCs, but Stoikov, what do you got to work with here? Level 9 Thunderstorm.
Should have a Kaya, I would say.
Masa lagi enggak mang, pas aku enggak LTP.
Already has the Soul Ring as well, working towards getting some net worth. I guess they're waiting for 423's Deso to start getting some kills. It's very close to that, but you're still the net worth it's growing, you know.
Arc.
Yeah, 423, about 1K behind the Drow Ranger, and look at that. 89% win probably.
Buset, 89%, Cuk.
Apa 89%?
Ability here for the Dire.
Probability ini si one win.
No.
What the fuck?
Oh, Stampede coming out, but will it be enough for Whitemon? That health restoration will not save him. Off the map.
Walah.
Stampede for Oak Shot.
I guess. But that was still a bit of miscommunication. Like that kill is nice again, but you got in a bit of like a chaotic way. This kind of shows some of the problems. Like, and Stukov going in at the same time. It's like, wait, you guys aren't coordinating exactly.
Itu bahkan ulti deh, kayak Ravage mang, nyampe gak tangan aku.
And look at straight up the heart.
Aku sih ngesbok.
Well,
tinggal.
ICX. He's like, I see what Saberlight's doing. It could be a good one. Health is damage? Yes, this is good. It tickles my efficiency.
That's right. Oh, an efficient tickle, the most potent weapon you can have in Dota, but a zip forward on a Oh, Mr. Pure is whacked and smacked. A Nightmare gonna pull Storm Spirit right back into a Meteor Hammer. And script to follow afterwards, but the hook shot off the mark doesn't hit BZM with the sidestep, and now he's zipping around. That's however 3.
Rip, Cuk.
1W, unable to come out of that with any semblance of a win, Atoma.
Yeah, Pure just dropped early in the fight, getting BZM as well. 2 of the biggest kills you can get. Very nice for them. And yeah, this is, I believe he's got like 4 Disso charges now. So damage adding up a little bit with the tower.
Tuku iki jing, tuku Soul Ring Cuk, kayak NP mana ngeri.
I thought that missed hook shot was going to be a bit more.
Tapi aneh menurutku. DE tuku apa? Soul Ring tapi skill turunnya gak dimentokno banget.
He uses Fiend's Grip. Whitemon somehow makes him slide to the left a little
bit.
Shots. But it worked out well for him, so...
Gak mana efisien.
Now, maybe Fiend's Grip is the problem. Because Whitemon, doesn't have an axe, so he's forced to just...
Ada skill turun cukup sampai level rotok saya untuk charge rotok.
One movement, yeah, it's actually a nerf for him in a way. It's like you're disabling the enemy, but you're also disabling Whitemon. We want to be, some movement.
Skill turun apa sih?
Aku mau skill turun di sopo sih?
And
Clings,
they have to read his own futures, so they just anticipate his strikes, but he's there.
Yeah. So when you shackle with Shadow Shaman, you're like, I'm right here, I'm not going anywhere, but they're smoked up, sorry, I believe, Invis Invoker only. Looks like they're not going to go for 4-2-3. Very, very good kill. But that was without 33. 33 has now joined the game. He's reconnected.
33 is reconnected. Yeah.
I got the heart. I have 3,000
Kali
health.
aku. Sana aku ngilang loh.
Looking like a Mar on his tipper saw.
Dude, he's got 52 health regeneration. Like, and it increases as his health goes down. Like, he's got insane. How do you kill him?
Well, you should have gotten an AA, perhaps.
You can't really build like a vessel to solve this problem.
Late game Scotty, perhaps.
Next item Scotty, you mean? Yes, next item Scotty, maybe for.
I was gonna seem like maybe I don't know, because if you delay the game, you're gonna have BZM Invoker, you're gonna have pure Drought.
Cok farming mania kayak
I think ultimately.
No, it's a very tough one. Like there's a huge issue. How do you deal with the Centaur right now?
Nggak terlalu kuat kayak perang
this feels like such a pump build of the first item part on the Centaur, and they're like, yeah, no, this actually turns out to be the most efficient. The pubs are right.
Tapi nih dari farming, kalau farming
survey said Helmart.
Jadi akhirnya
which player it was who says that. They're like, what do you do? He's like, oh, I like to watch TikTok videos of Dota to pick up new ideas. And you're like, oh, okay.
That was keep talking. It's not.
I know. I'm like, it's like I remember who someone said it. I feel like it's.
Paling yo gambling nang pick off.
I just can't remember who it was. As Courier could lead them to.
I think it's RC1. Okay. It was Speed in the interview after the recent qualifiers in NA, but a big jump.
Buset.
Strike won't even be needed as the butterflies float overhead. Ari claims another.
4-3. He'd like to find some kills, but far from that nice double in the top lane. Hasn't been involved in anything else so far. BZM, they should know he's here.
I see Shard for BZM.
Enggak ada kan ZP ku pas dia landing tuh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's tanky.
Gonna find a tanky boy indeed. Does dodge the strike, and it's not enough to bring him down just yet. But arriving, whoa! Centaur, Wind Ranger, all in the fall. The chase is on. Everybody else showing up. Whitemon looking for his next target. Who can he line up for Pure to strike the ice wall? The right click. It's all adding up.
Still, what was that? A 2-for-1, and you bring down 33, who was the highest net worth in this game.
Yeah.
Alright, Walker Break. I didn't think that 33 was gonna die.
Paling suke cok 33 cok ada Eli cok.
He's fine, he's got 60% health, but no. If you focus him down hard enough, he can be killed.
Dipelajari.
BZM also has been
Di script mas di study anjing.
Against Clockwork, it feels like mandatory to have at least a couple of these, you know, just to get out of it. So,
that's another
Ditinggal tuh.
for the old Invoker. But yeah, for staff, welcome addition to the inventories of 1W.
Oh, 4-3 walks through a sentry. They know he's here. Of course, his skeleton homies also say he's here. You know? It's hard to be sneaky when you got.
Gak iso tuh kling sih ngarepno kanca-kancane menang perang dengan dek muter-muter itu.
Also, I wasn't invited. I hope that's cool. Thanks.
Kalah cuy tadi gitu.
But what can you do? Okay,
Iya.
20 minutes tormentor.
Farming yo kalah farming. Kate perang jelas kalah perang.
I don't say that as in like, oh, they're in a good spot to win it, but their showing has been pretty solid so far. They're up against one of the strongest teams right now, and they're doing a decent job.
Yeah. They've made a competitive bid.
Yes.
At
13-13.
Yeah.
You know,
one could say they might even get one double.
They would love to get one double.
They would. One double hoop. But Stoikov looking Ferrari. Bunch of damage coming out. And the lick back. Uh-oh, no wind run for you, my friend.
Wong terlucu kayak mateni support.
With Largo. Oh yeah, you can just remove that. Very nice.
Absolutely.
Terlu.
Oh man, being able to... Oh, I love it.
It's good.
You ever play Largo? It's like Darkseer.
Everything he's got is removed as well.
Yeah, just wait for the surge.
Dan misalnya sing dipick Ari, Whitemon, 2 menit 3 menit pisan yo. So oke tuh kor-kore tuh kata Eli.
I feel like Whitemon's gonna get this one. There you go.
Oh. There you go. You want your Bane to split push? Give him a shard.
Shard apa yo?
The AoE brings out. He has about 25% for the other secondary targets, but still some more healing. It's nice for farming too. You go to like a small camp.
Yeah. Or like you ever fight on a wave or a camp, you just hit that back to full health.
Coba Sarte Hookwing aja. Oh, betul Sarte Hookwing.
I wonder how it functions with a locket.
Huh. I mean, it is a heal for you. It should improve your healing. I feel like this would work like, but it's also like, would you ever really want to get a Holy Lockdown Bane? Then you're doing something wrong if that's happening. I don't think so.
There's too much other value out there, right?
It's like, what are you gonna tag for us, baby?
Or if you don't have a gas station hero, you know, no Coddle, no Pugna, no Lion.
So he fixes it for people.
That's right. Get 25 charges. Give your guys a little top off and
Iya Lotus.
back to the
Jelas.
buses with you.
It's like when people play Lion as a core with Shadow Blade and Echo Saber, and you're like, I know what you're doing, it can work, but come on, there's better ways to do this.
Have you suffered at the hands of a mid lion?
No, I've enjoyed it when they do it. It's so fun. It's like, oh, you're gonna do that, okay.
How do you stop it? What's the key factor?
You punch him in the face because he's very fragile and easy to catch.
You stun him,
Yes.
and then you hit him
Touch
after
cock.
you Shadow Blade.
You're like, you have a finger, I have a whole fist.
Wait,
We'll see. Oh, look at that. Like this
Right.
here. Finished on
What?
Stukov. Good way to dodge everything from the Bane, basically.
Yeah.
He's got a gym on White Moon also. We're saying there's 20-minute gyms. We always mention how useful it can be. And do you see that? He has locked the healing lotus, so it does not become one big healing lotus. What is up with the locking today?
I think because he can space out. He already has a big heal with the brain sap, the AoE on it. So he's looking to drag out, prolong these fights because then he can see clicks. Oh, that's not a big initiation on the frog, and the frog is put in the bog after 3-3 hits another double edge. But on the right side of the fight, you're gonna see these arrows flying, and Stoikov getting jumped by everybody else. Mr. BZM very low, but no mana on the storm to follow up.
Wah, Cok, gak mati, Cok.
Capitalize, but the storm
Mati gak?
does get
Mati,
BZM.
mati.
However, you lose your clinks on the back line, and the chase is still on. Under the tier 2, 1W goes. Looking for Fernandes, but
Ih, gak kena, Cok. Multi satu.
now the Tomboy's toy forward with
Oh.
my God, every damn thing.
Nice
and the
try,
kitchen
Cok.
sink coming
Iya,
out.
Cok.
3 dead. On
Kayak Karen
ICX,
shot, Cok.
1W.
Cek
Getting the nice little foothold here in the mid game.
That is a
Tapi kan misalnya brand CP AOE kan padha wae, Cuk.
Just spamming the double edge. I believe he's got the shard because I can see the timer on top.
Nek brand CP AOE kan gak ngurus poin target deh.
Slow, which is nice. But you get what? Yeah, 12% bonus
AOE.
every time you use it.
AOE, area of effect.
He's got 160. That's about 14 strength.
Brand sap.
Oh iya lah.
No, wait, no. Sorry,
Ap-
Iya, tapi
kan gak
kayak
perlu iki.
Yo, kayak mencok nice try, Cok.
Upgrade comes.
Maksudnya ring
Oh, iya.
lu sih jajal.
Accumulated, but Mr. Suh. Oh, he's going for some.
Lagi, jajal apa iki?
Everyone's got their space
Oh,
to
Cuk.
play with them, Tomo.
SE mainnya sih, Cok sih.
Street hockey.
No. I mean, I like ice skating, but I feel like
SE itu apa kepanjangannya? Sex education.
on ice with a sharp, footwear. Like this is just a recipe for disaster.
Maybe roller hockey is a good place to start.
Maybe.
Nah, tahu sampai kikir terhadap uang jenenge tertitri angkat tok.
You've only gone ice skating once? It's crazy to me.
Not a lot of ice in West Virginia.
Would be more, you see winter in the US, they've got ice.
Not a lot of ice rinks.
Not a lot of ice rinks, okay.
No.
Well,
R.I.P. the old minor league team.
Cok, largone gak tuku aganim, Cok. Astaga, miskin, Cok.
Inner circle, like it used to be what, 90%?
Gurung.
Gak betane ku tuku anu ya, tuku kaya, bareng tuku aganim, Chase of
More
Farming.
futures are opening and branching.
Yo nangis bola kanca-kancane Lotus lho nang kene wapi soalnya.
Have you encountered Oracle in the new event?
You mean like the tarot cards thing?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Oh, it's such a cool artistic addition.
Jenenge skill.
I like the things that he
Ilmu
says.
paling, potongnya aku mang kayak main void
If
mang
I can
iku, Cok.
remember, I'll say
About death.
Tuku Midas.
what was
The
it?
funny one. You shouldn't worry about
Aku
that.
gak tuku
but
Midas, tuku Battle
you
of
will
the
die.
tuku BFC, tetep aja, Cok. Gak bakal menang game.
Well,
Ya gak.
right now, can ICX get out?
Iya, ajane farming sampai menit 40 sumpah. Gak usah tebak-tebak musuh.
But you look at the net worth, that's when the problems show up. It's like
Yeah.
Pure and 33.
Gak salah Phoenix itu.
Salah Phoenix, Cok. Salah Phoenix tuku.
Oh, great.
Duwe entekno gawe tuku. Travel mbot. Mbot kira main neko aja. Gak teli, Cok.
Yeah, attack speed as well.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
And I'm sorry, it's not attack range until tier
4.
Bareng ngono
Yep.
tuku Arn.
But it does
bareng
have
ngono
that
kanan kiri,
also
kanan kiri,
percentage-based
atas, bawah,
damage
bawah.
from the ship.
Mari, Cok,
It's
ngono, Cok.
a big
Would be great against the Centaur.
if you had on your side.
Oh, but a smoke play. Anticipating.
Set play for us gak sih?
Okay.
Ayo.
See why mom would be a good
Main Kairosan.
Would be Bushwhack pulling him back with the.
Oh, sudah Karim Cuk,
He
sih.
does a lot of work here. Tornado interrupting the go with a meteor on top. Suh is not long for this world after the Sunstrike lands, takes him out.
Sunstrike yes.
Easy M does not miss.
Yeah.
But now they've used the hook shot and they've used pretty much everything that they have. The enemy team, they don't have Stampede, but they're not gonna contest it.
Oh, mi corazón. I can't. He falls.
Good movie.
Yeah. Oh. Pump fake.
Ah,
3-3. Looking for
lo.
accounts.
Gak berharap iki apa sini? Cycle iki.
Look at that. He's got
Nyambung.
the Lotus Orb on Largo for Lays, as well as I think he's probably got the shard as well. So it's quite nice. You can multiple ways to reflect the Fiend's grip, as well as of course the shackle shot.
Yeah.
Ooh, shift on Clinks.
If only your skeleton's got the shiv.
If only it didn't have a cooldown. It has a 1.5-second cooldown, so you
Right.
actually, I think Clinks is one of those heroes where it's like I attack fast enough that I'm hurt by this cooldown.
Yes. Yeah. It's like the internal cooldown on like an MKB or something else,
Yes. No, not Maelstrom, but yeah, like Basher as well. It also has a cooldown. And Pure, does he have the shard available? He does not. I was thinking like that would have helped him push a little bit. Not that he needs help, but when you go high ground, generally you want the shard for that.
I've seen some people do this. Is Gust movement speed? Is that the way to go on level 20?
What's the other talent?
Let's take a look at the Drow Ranger talent tree, please. I think it might be the arrows.
Oh yeah, it's either like the extra one volley or something like that, because I see that being picked a lot. But that might be the level 25 talent instead.
Right.
The extra 3 volleys, maybe then.
Maybe marksmanship percent chance.
There might be that 20% or something like that. I like how we're just sort of spitballing possible talents.
Hey, I mean, you know that tower's gonna die. It's an Alacrity Aegis carrying Drow Ranger.
33, get in here. Kiraj 33 is like, no, you just siege. I don't have to do it.
Pure apa pure? Shard gak sih hari ini?
The era of Centaur just
Kayak iklan.
taking towers.
That was good.
Kabeh apik deh. Maksudnya gak ono
It
sing
wasn't
salah.
right, but it was fun.
That's not right.
Sing salah kok sing ning dhuwur
Oh no, 4-2-3 hit with every damn trick in the book, but nice death packs coming out. However, it's not enough. The split push will push him to an early grave.
I like that he's trying to split push. You know, with the Deso, he almost brings down the top tier 2. It's the right idea because
Silver Edge satu. Ngeri ngono.
Just, you know,
Silver Edge
straight
oh
up.
muru kan
Yeah.
pasif
But
Silver Edge sing
they get
asal
very good punish there on 1W. And they're back in time.
Sing apa? Nge-cap.
Critical.
kudu saya misalnya awak
Get
mau
the
ke
maximum.
ambil Silver Edge ya
Maximum
gak
damage gain out of that.
Basio PKB
But can they do it?
Stoikov.
Loh, bukannya ke-cap 200 ya?
Great find here. Lotus applied, but Sunstrike will land. Do you have the
Iya,
first
yo ero aku nego.
Yes. No uphill misses.
The Sunstrike and the power shot and Pure pummeling him the whole time.
Covering their bases.
Gampang lah
The
ini.
tower is melting, big zip from Stoikov, but now burning a ton of mana. Gotta go back to get another one. Go for another dance, but no Largo for 30. I hear a hoof stomp somewhere. Let's take a look down south, and it's all clockwork.
Oh,
You know, it was like a very noble effort from Inner Circle, but they just got economy.
Yeah.
Right? Like everyone complains about the economy these days.
Economia.
Except the 1W, because everything went very well for them. They just were able to outfarm them.
pedo level timnya sekarang.
Invoker. I was like, at first I was like, it's not completely aligned. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, alright, Invoker, that's the one.
Yeah. But throughout this game, great moves from ICX. And it's not over yet, Atomo. Vortex into the Burning Army, but Nightmare save, however, not repositioned. Woken up and taken back down. Beefy boy, this pesky Centaur, Stoikov charging his laser. Who's he gonna zap next? With the resurrection of Clockwork, could see a TP hookshot coming in unexpected. But Pure will give up the Aegis. This is go time. You are an ICX fan. Let's hear you cheer for him, folks.
That's all damage.
Pulled back in, a lot of damage, but is enough hookshot interrupting any escape here. Stampede matching and
Kau mati cuk Samsung itu.
focus fire on Fernandez. He will fall, but the Largo is locked down in place. He is erased. 2 remaining here. Post buyback on ICX, but Tier, Force Threat, and Atomo. GG is called. 1W. Take the win in game 1. 31 minutes, 30 seconds into it.
I mean, I look at
Focus. Interrupting CX man. Will give up the
Okay.
Aegis. This is go time.
Samsung itu cuk, gak obat anjing.
Let's hear you cheer for him, folks. Pulled back in, a lot of damage, but is enough hookshot interrupting any escape here. Stampede matching, and 2 dead. Again, a lot of damage, but is enough hookshot interrupting any escape here. Stampede matching, and 2 dead with the buyback on the Clockwork. Focus fire on Fernandez. He will fall, but the Largo is locked down in place. Were offset with the opportunity cost afforded to 3-3 on 1W.
I don't know. It's really hard to look at this team and think, well, who's making all this magic happen? Because they're all working really well together. Like Pure having a really good top lane lays. They killed him down like 2 or 3 times. BZM, as we mentioned, the Sunstrike 33 and you see Ari was able to get a lot of shackle shots. So it's just... Oh, and White
he sure is a nice guy. But I think maybe rather, so not necessarily a short play, but capitalization of concept.
Yep.
You know, we mentioned time and time again, folks, 1W, the masters of outcoming the enemy, and I mean, that's on full display. Great map movement, great pressure from ICX, but ultimately it's just not enough to beat the All Might dollar, or in our case, Almighty Euro.
Oh iya sih.
That involved, but they were playing the map so well, they weren't able to get the pickoffs that they wanted. So kudos to Inner Circle.
Karena grup D iso iku.
Hopefully
Yanting Spiritus, OGLG D1 win,
the draw. When
you
you get number 1 and you get to 1W number 2, and you're like, these are the toughest teams.
Yeah, well, mind that these are in different pools. They are separated, so it looks like a beatdown on the stream, but at least it's spread even.
Everyone gets a kick.
Yeah, that's right. You get a kick.
Same guy's gonna kick 3 times. Like, no, you get a kick. You get a kick.
That's right. One final point I'd like to retouch on: the 8-minute meteor hammer. We spoke time and time again on the economy. That enables that Invoker to then accelerate towards the shard. He's still contributing globally with the Sunstrikes and that pressure, the Force Spirit, all adds up. So I think if
Team Spirit menang sih.
one cog, the machine
Lawan Team Spirit Reconica.
but it might not stop completely.
Menang sih.
Yeah, I mean, go for loots, right? Just want to get Meteor Hammer first item, use that, and they'll be able to take down buildings. It was working very nicely for them as well. But when you say, like, okay, let's take away the Invoker, BZM still got other heroes they have to worry about, like the Spirit Brothers and the Puck as well.
And they first picked it.
So, I don't... I look forward to seeing what they can think of.
Folks,
around to see game 2 because we are going to a short break. So stay tuned and we will see you in a moment.
One win.
One win.
I see X100
I think it's quite nice. You know, you can go for Vessel, you could go Glimmer, you can just play for an early shard. So I like it quite a bit.
What do you think of that Nature's Prophet support?
The first one was really good earlier. Oh, I missed that.
DM with the best set in the entire game on this Centaur, of course.
That's a good take. This is a banger set.
Cinder an absolutely.
Rekornya lawan VC Gaming kok kalah ya?
I think this is a really cool
If they ever came out of Arcana, I probably wouldn't even use it because this set exists.
One-sided enggak, lumayan. 41 menit karo 52.
That's right, 3 Giants ring. We need to win for sure. Malady playing the Winter Wyvern this time around against Raven on the Beastmaster.
Nemesis Parivision 26 menit man.
Taken down by the Alk himself.
Very aggressive, which I do like. I think also when you look at DM, like you have Retaliate and Stun, so
Di
not like the most.
diancam kayak parang.
I think when it comes to the laning stage, it's definitely something that Saksa has to be careful for because Alvarana can deal.
Prabowo Soekarno.
It's also like Centaur is a low.
Jokowi nanti Dok kan di sini Dok.
Get some more pressure going on with the acid spray later.
And with that death in the mid lane, Yopaj sitting at 12-0 against the First Blood Ember Spirit 18-4 for Chira.
It's doing pretty well. Also with a nice glyph to keep up the pressure.
Charge is coming though. Yopaj getting a bit low, trying to bait him in a little bit. Chira does get stunned. There's the roll in as well. The silence to fall.
Alah.
Do get the kill. Much needed for Yopaj.
It's kind of a big deal because even like you get the first blood and then you do die like that, you just gotta be careful because overplaying like this is very costly. You're not supposed to die in this matchup as
Loh, bukannya coach oke Sunda Bule gitu ya?
Honestly, never really connect. And if you look at the top lane, you know what's coming. Like Raven, he can't even lane in the top lane. So if you're Tims, obviously you will be looking at this mid lane. So nicely done by OG.
Has Springbreaker been finding good success?
He's honestly not played that much. I do think it is a somewhat underutilized.
Oh yeah, feels like it doesn't matter what patch he'll be playing at some point.
It's also a good hero for a team that wants to play like this, right? Like strong lanes, collapse together, play fast. So it is a very much like OG style type of hero.
And what kind of build are we going to be seeing from Raven?
I mean,
It's like the Helm build this time.
You can't really play this hero any other way, as they are looking for play onto DM.
Yeah, charge, not going to connect. I'll just get the concoction up, forcing a TP. Saksa.
It's a little bit hard
Gini kok apa sih? Sing mesti melo item malpet gak sih?
Like the top lane is a absolute disaster, which means that Winter
Oh,
Wyvern
betul
like
kan
now, he can always just follow wherever Tim's goes on the Spirit.
Rivalry.
Magnetize, I think you can look for more plays here with
Rivalry aja.
Oh yeah, Rivalry.
Because you are not playing through this Beastmaster in the top lane. You leave him alone, let him get his helm, and let Raven do his thing.
Well, speaking of players doing their thing.
Menurutmu ya, Bet ya? Nek misalnya
well, it's usually have Cinder and talk about this and we commiserate with each other. But Kez,
dia mainnya
late game, do they have an answer for Kez? Because it feels like in the right game, this hero just takes it.
They've got a good amount of stuns, which is good for them, right? Like you have SB, you have like some random arrow, you have Alchemist that can stun, and there's some tempo for you. I really like the.
Coba dok Mikoto saiki lah.
As hold that, that's just a freebie.
A lot of remnant damage coming out. Yopaj gonna go back in, it seems, and he's gonna burn away as a result. Huh.
That was a misplay. That surely looked like he could have gotten out. And as I have problems with my eyesight.
That looked like that to me as well. And the Remnant will secure the damage rune for Chira.
Yeah. And this is a big deal because minute 6, double damage rune, you've got Treants.
Chira Junior itu dia,
There's a lot of pressure that should be coming out on this mid tower. I think as long as they respect Magnetize, it's like a good way, I think, here for Yandex to like play around this early game. But to go back to the Kez, I
Cuk.
answers on OG how they get to that stage because right now
21
farming, and I've always loved the Winter Wyvern Kez like combo together.
21 kelahiran
You
2005.
have aggression, you can keep healing him. Even if Kez is in trouble, you can always call him Breath with Winter's Curse to turn it around. So these heroes work very well together.
Ada itu anjing.
Nice scouting by Saksa here with the Treants.
Tahun ini 22 buat ada buat.
Yeah.
See if they try to turn this into something. Chira making his way over as well. That is the 7-minute
Raven.
shrine attempt. Malady shows himself.
Dari ku Raven aku bife karo sapa ya lali aku.
Gets the grappling hook and Tim's looks to be dead.
Kau suwe yo zaman TS10 kok. Zaman boom cek full Indo salingku.
And now Raven in a different kind of circle made of trees with the raptor dance from Watson. It's a triple kill for Kez.
Yeah, this is a bit of
and look at the net worth already just from that.
Watson.
Yeah, that's a 3k lead
Ini
with Wisdom Shrine.
burung Jawa cabang Amerika. CIS.
Like, it's really important that Jira Jr. on Ember is over in this area as well because he kind of blocked Yopaj the whole way through. As Natsumi is going to give himself a little self-stun. Because like the only way that OG can fight this back is if they can have Yopaj here, because he held a skill point. He could have gotten magnetized potentially on all the others, but he's just kind of getting zoned off by the Ember. In the meantime, Watson, who's level 6 already, he's just shredding everybody.
Natsumi gawe iki kan? Alt kan?
This was very uncoordinated for OG. We're not ready for
it. Iya,
in
banget lah.
It's also, if you look at
Karena kok eling iku pure gawe Jiro ngalahno network Alce. Tali aku Alce sapa tali.
Honestly damage hero, so it is all on Yopaj.
Cold Embrace on the creep, some more pressure to this tier 1 for
Iya bener.
Yandex.
They even brought DM's Helm of Dom creep, so he's gonna be full chilling down bottom. Yeah, this tier 1 is gone. And you talked about the network lead. It's not just a network lead, it's a network lead against Alchemist.
Very, very true.
So this is
time to pivot and buy some ags for teammates, right?
What do you even give like, oh man, because they don't have the best ags, so you kind of like even as a.
Have you seen Spearbreaker ags? Come on.
Yeah, I have.
Come on, bro.
You push those guys real good.
Very disruptive. Yeah, I think.
Dikepok Aganim tuh.
Obviously is probably best ags.
Skill sentar. Lucu.
Crazy.
Yeah,
but in the right situation, but
Dikepok Aganim.
Now you're gonna have to play for your own game, get like some Radiance Blink, maybe go for like the BKB AC because even when Ark is behind, he always has to play for.
Oh, di TP Cuk.
He might be playing for his death here if he's not careful. Pops a concoction a little bit early, trying to go on the center. That's a lot of damage. Magnetizes there as well. So shows up though. Now they're turning this around onto the Alchemist with the Stampede to follow. And again, another disastrous fight for OG. DM is going to tick out potentially, but they lost 3 for OG already. And DM, he's going to survive. It looks like he's fine.
And good. It's just overall good moves from Yannex right now. If you're looking just at OG, this is why an early laning stage deficit can.
Kasih main cepat gitu. Desolator akan.
This is already a problem. You've got all the supports as well that have way more XP because you got double Wisdom Shrine. Even if you unlock ults on OG supports, it's not going to change all that much. So they need a bit more time and to kind of stem the bleeding.
Will they have time to do that is the question. 6
starting
to balloon for Yandex. And Raven. How close is he to? Well, he has the helm coming out.
It is flying out, which of course is good. And overall, Raven has been pretty impressive to me. Like when I looked at some of their TI qualifier games, I do think he popped off quite a bit. But they are in
Toronto, Tokyo on this team.
I did not really like that iteration that much. They also talked about it, just didn't seem like it really worked out that well.
Yeah.
I think sometimes, it's okay. Gotta call it quits. But at least right now, it is one of those early games where OG can't really fight back. It's very similar to the Spirit series we had just now.
Another attempted onto the Alchemist.
Aman.
A lot of damage done, and he
Aku ngeliat.
Soxa gets the killing blow. Tim's
Oh, kameramu.
follow, and this is
Ya, kameraku.
disaster for OG. A 7K deficit.
Kameraku piye?
Kameramu muter-muter, Cuk.
11-2. What can they do?
Oh iya, sing iki.
Yeah, they are in some trouble here. I mean, even looking for Scam should be fine. 7 double league charges, but when the enemy team is hitting you tier 2 kind of freely at minute 11, you're in a pretty big disaster situation.
Yeah,
this
is a complete
swing.
Yeah.
Wah, ini memalukan sini.
Since I've seen a tier 2 die in under like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
kayak Alchemist tadi kalah cepet mainnya.
Alright, let's look at
Kalau Sentai itu memalukan sih saiki. Anggap aja bodoh lah, ini memalukan.
What's a good timing for this hero?
Well, you kind of want Radiance like under 13.
Okay.
Still has a minute.
Alce pas 5 aku kayaknya gak separah iki deh.
Look for like Radiance into Blink, or maybe he just plays for something else like Radiance into BKB. The overall problem I see at the moment for them is that with this much of a deficit, you don't have that many plays. Like it's also Beastmaster. He's a very tailored hero in terms of what he does. He wants to take over an area. He wants to just like go take a tier 1, but none of these things are easy.
Beastmaster remuiskan ya Allah.
It is not normal to be down 8,000 gold at minute 12. So
ya Allah, Beastmaster ya Allah.
Iki hero iki nek Cuk, kudune iso lapo-lapo tapi gara-gara koncone bodo-bodo kalah lene kabeh terus. Akhirnya dia kate lapo-lapo ya tetep kalah, Cuk.
Raven being
Sebenarnya di slide office iki, krip-kriping. Ajira.
OG just haven't found an opportunity to fight at all. Soxa spots Scam, he uses his ult to help get the kill.
Waduh, Cuk, ketelu supen anjing. Di solo kill, Cuk.
Dikepui treane setengah, Cuk.
Have yet to see a roar this game. OG just haven't found an opportunity to fight at all.
Lelon, ketelu supen.
Soxa spots Scam, he uses his ult to help get the kill onto Raven as we were just watching. Scam follows suit as well. Soxa with a
he got the top kill. I mean, he was literally 2v1ing them as a support right there.
Natsumi has a Sacred Relic.
Oh, the Sacred Relic sih.
To force him out.
Yeah, if you're gonna be OG, you're definitely looking at potentially you want to get Moonlight and also like
sampai adu last hit loh, Cuk. Cancel.
See what Soxa is doing is it's close to illegal. You definitely gotta look at getting a kill.
Wes ento sak game tok.
Lo ning dhuwur ketika dia farming nanti.
13.5 minutes.
Not that far. Also, at least latest minute 14.
Yeah, Roll's gonna miss on the Soxa. We'll get slowed though.
Mati.
And the charge should ensure the kill. Only the third of the game for OG though.
It's a very good and very needed kill. Like when you're down this much, any kill is really nice, especially for the XP as well. Now 40-minute Wisdom Shrine should unlock the double ults for them. Because at this point it is quite
Ini kok POV ada misalnya lawan Reconic lah.
eventually like reach into deeper areas. You've 2 tier 1s, 3 tier 1s even. You've also
Yo 3 CA lain lah, average CA lain di bracket antara kita.
Tims might be stealing.
Kalah but
He's gonna try.
He's not
Another double shrine for Yandex. So 4-0.
Shrine dicolong sih.
Good trade.
Let's count those. So last series, it was 6-0 on Tormentors.
Yeah.
Right now,
OG haven't gotten them Wisdom Shrine.
That's right. 4-0 on Wisdom Shrines. It's all about those objectives.
Mage Slayer did so in 14 minutes. That has to rank within like the top 2 fastest or top 3 fastest timings.
Miserable anjing.
Gonna go for the Ags next. And it's just overall like naturally is not that easy to kill these cores. You have Kez, Ember, and Centaur. And to top it all off, if Malady is in a good position, you will always like slow down that attempt as well. I like that Raven is going for a more like creative situation. When they take over your side, you need to try and find a way to sneak onto theirs.
Ya gini misal kayak misal Alcian lagi ame, ke pick off langsung ke 3 kill.
And for Yandex, I assume they're not in any hurry because they have great late game.
They're very happy just like playing in, I think, aggressive areas. You slowly take over more and more of the map. And this is also where Nature's Prophet can do quite a lot. If you're creative,
paling ngeri ku iki cok Rage buyback apa 23 cok.
Later on when you know that they start farming a jungle, you drop one ward there, you drop one ward aggressively.
Gamer.
Is absolutely correct. But it
gamer pling kan di zip jarak jauh karo
Oh
Sopo.
yo, eling aku eling. Tapi game iku kalah sih.
Tapi menang cok.
Opo game?
Tapi 23 menang cok.
Game iku kalah sih eling cok.
And see what he builds after.
That's a self stun somewhere.
Saya menang.
Oh, he's already really low.
Alah. Aduh.
Silver lining is what the Radiance is online. Okay.
Alah. Kita mencolot cok.
Yeah. Yeah, did they have any vision on him there? Like when he was invis? Did they just happen to be walking next to him?
It just ran out, I think, like 1 second after. So like before, I don't think they saw him.
Yeah, Watson's gonna pause just to make sure that
OG feel like shit.
just to rub it in a bit, it seems.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I mean, OG. The thing about this team, I know the roster is a little bit different. The original roster for this SEA group, the first month they were on fire. Absolutely on. They were so good. And then kind of just started sliding down. Then they picked up Toronto Tokyo, and I think the tournament I was casting, they didn't win a single game with Toronto Tokyo. Then he gets replaced. It feels like they're just super inconsistent, but when they're playing well, they can definitely be up there with some of the really good teams.
I do think you hit kind of on the money, because this team, they can play very well.
Disconnect sampai Discordmu benar-benar ketutup gak? Atau disconnect?
Like before, I don't think they saw him.
Watson's gonna pause just to make sure that
OG feel like shit.
They just happen to be walking next to him.
It just ran out, I think, like 1 second after. So like before, I don't think they saw him.
Yeah, Watson's gonna pause just to make sure that
OG feel like
shit. Suara sih.
Just to rub it in a bit, it seems.
It's a tough one.
I mean, OG. The thing about this team, I know the roster is a little bit different. The original roster for this SEA group, the first month they were on fire. Absolutely, they were so good. And then kind of just started sliding down. Then they picked up Toronto Tokyo, and I think the tournament I was casting, they didn't win a single game with Toronto Tokyo. Then he gets replaced. It feels like they're just super inconsistent, but when they're playing well, they can definitely be up there with some of the really good teams.
I do think you hit it kind of on the money, because this team, they can play very well. I mean, there's a reason they also qualified for TI. I don't think this is a very accurate representation of how good this team is. This definitely also goes on like the fact that Yandex, they're a team that are very much on the money. Like the way that they laned in this game and just overall doing things, like maybe even you could start from the first blood, of course, that you love.
Yeah, sure, Junior, pick that one up.
Really happen, I think, at least not that easily. It's also, it is the dream Nature's Prophet game at this point. Sure, you had like 1 or 2 deaths, but you have full map control. I mean, the Saxo is queuing up a Silver Edge. That will tell you enough about this game.
Yeah.
Like 4
just to be cool.
And it is a cool item. So of course we have a pause for the lights.
33 walked in as a spectator and
It's like,
sorry
this
guys,
is not alright. We gotta fix the situation. I'm gonna be playing here tomorrow. We gotta get this out of the way.
Yeah, this seems like a good time to take care of that, of course. 15-3 advantage for Yandex. What do you think of Chicken Man?
Kez?
As a concept, yeah.
I think the hero is quite cool.
Yeah, you look like
Because when people played this hero with Bad Fury Rush, that was not good. They just looked low skill. That was like people didn't know what to do. I'm gonna get 6 slots and then I'm strong.
Right.
But we're back in live, so let's see if OG could cook up a little
Stop stream
during this pause.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be looking at Natsumi's quick buy, maybe a Blink Dagger, and then still look at when people are split on these side lanes that you can get them killed. Because they have lockdown for days. You just need to get there. Blink stun into an arrow, maybe some
Arch.
People absolutely can die. It's just important that you find the one guy alone. Because if it turns into a brawl, you will die.
Bleeding Edge. Yang ngentot Bleeding Edge seru artinya apa, Cok?
Sox is still committing, it seems, to the Shadow Blade. Love to see it.
I don't.
Love to see it.
Good. Very good opinion, of course. I'm sure Synderen would agree with your stupid opinion.
Why not?
Kok gini? Kan suara.
Dan, Cok, bocok loh, ini tak pencet jing.
And he always plays carry.
Kau nak Cok, jemput iki saiki suara double.
Into the roll.
Yeah, suara double lah.
If he had Shadow Blade, he would have lived.
Mang.
Back in 2017 or so.
Only 9 years ago.
I mean, it's fine.
Enggak, double harus stream ya, Cok.
Miracle's a really good player.
Suara
He's
double
on
enggak
different
saya?
accounts. He was 1, 2,
Saiki
3,
double suara streamnya enggak ada.
Okay, but he only played carry.
Malah cocok.
In actual matches. All right, we're going to see some action here at the DM. Gets roared, gets reflected. The Lotus doing a lot of work. The arrow will secure the kill, though.
Right, we're back.
You're getting a very nice kill.
Yep, bottom, gotta play.
But bad news for them. Shadowblade
Kau no.
officially purchased.
Honestly, good
Kau
for
no.
OG. Because this Shadowblade is not gonna do that. But it is cool, like overall you don't wanna like show
Suaramu double bisa nih, kayak nanggone.
I will let him cook.
Streaming mau kayak suara. Enggak, nek konser stream baru double.
I know Soxa, this guy is one of the goats. But I want to see where he's going to take this. Because I could also see, you know, you can go Solar Crest and some stuff, play more aggressive, help your Birdman.
You go
Okay. Definitely need to.
Kan udah gak lucu nih apa? Suara sing doublemu itu luwe dijak daripada suaramu sih nang Discord. Coba gini. Aku minta Discord ya.
To be fair.
Gak bang.
He wants to win.
Terus minta.
I think having fun is more fun than anything.
Okay. No, they will kill.
Creep will be killed off.
Johnny will go down, 250 gold.
Ano suaranya?
There's another one of the items that you love.
Tapi suaramu gak double.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Lotus tough this time.
It's a very good Lotus game. Like even saw it in the last fight, even if you can
Nah, wes, no.
pretty easily, and you can purge random fights, which is also amazing.
On his BKB.
Dan, Cok, ini hilang, Cok. Kutu-kutu di.
I mean, they are getting some overall good timings. Like you're gonna have a double BKB timing on OG, which is quite nice. So trying to use this with like some moonlight.
Kameraku mau bersih.
Yo makanya iki sih.
Walah.
For this game as well.
Yeah.
Should be number 3 or 4.
Wouldn't mind that. Wait, who's the player that used to self-stun like all the time? Was it Envy?
I don't know how far you go. Envy definitely did.
There were. I
probably
remember.
Was it
it was Envy. Envy like stunned himself legitimately 20 plus times in a game
Yeah,
that
of
I
course.
cast.
He would see someone who's 5 billion range away. Guys. I'm stunning.
I think that was before it did damage to creeps, because I think that was a later change.
Oh, that was
right?
definitely a later change.
Impressive.
Let's see.
Aghanim Scepter for Kez.
Yeah, he has like this is somewhat the like mid-game Exodia item build on Kez. Mage Slayer, Deso, Ags. Uh-oh.
Nope. They find an opening and they find the kill onto Yopaj, his 4th of the game. Blink Dagger now online for Raven though. And for OG, nice double searing chains from Chira, and Soxa joining the party. Ends up getting that kill onto Tim's. TP out was successful for Natsumi.
Cocok. Ada sing luwe miserable daripada Uke. Settingan streamnya suci.
And I like the Yandex's wards currently. They have one jungle. Just from like, you know, earlier when they saw people farming.
Gak apa kan jadi mau artu KPKP dewean manual ngono di.
Raven gets initiated on. Arrow not gonna hit.
Wah gak kena itu.
Mega
Solo kilan.
So well on Kez, actually on cap. That was perfect silence, perfect mini stun, and then he also Raven's veiled at the perfect time to not get roared.
Raven veiled against Raven himself.
Yeah, that's crazy. No wonder they first picked that hero.
First curse of the game. Soxa is here as well. Centaur stomp in fact. Natsumi dead again.
Ini kebaikan mental bangsat sih.
Ya apa caranya menang? Ya oke, caranya menang.
Do you think he's gonna have more self stuns or more deaths?
Tadi pas ngumpul nang Ross ya kan. Terus baru nang ngene seberangin Ross iku nek grip ngono. Nek grip kan. Ditubrak karo SB kan. Custom KB kan. Bareng ngono apa naik? Galvanis mlebu. Ya kan? Diuncal-uncali Galvanis apa jenenge? Ultine Earth Spirit. Nah, bareng ngono si Beastmaster Kor iki ngesembur si Senta nanti gak sama nanti kan kabeh iku. Nah, Senta sik di Bruce karo Alchemist mlebu nguncal Concaction iku kena telu lah paling enggak. Nah, ngono. Baru ngono sisane kan koyo NP kan cek free. Nah, iku di stun gawe Rone Mirana. Nah, terus pas si Winter Wyvern kate ulti. Nah, kan mau wis diserutuk. Nah, iku baru di ulti karo Spirit Breaker.
Slow people, I guess that's nice, but
I mean, while you're charging, I'm assuming that works, right?
Imaginer sekali.
Silver Edge like overrides anything. Needed, and you get Silver Edge, you're on 250. Same with Weaver. Same Weaver Shiguchi getting. That's hilarious.
Triceratops? What'd you call this earlier?
I don't know. No, that was I made up the word on the spot. I don't remember.
Yeah, but it was close to Triceratops.
Like Monkatops or something.
No. All right, we'll think of it. Let everybody know. Very important in this game.
It's very good casting skills.
Tira Jr.
Okay, that's a good find.
Spotted. Yeah, they find the Winter Wyvern. A good start for OG.
Oke, baru sih.
But it's going to come at a cost in all likelihood.
Winter.
Tries to run away to Stampede initiation, and that's going to be 2 deaths for OG.
Nanti cok tubruk-tubrukan nih cok ngateli.
Free at all.
Oh mati cok.
That's a 2 for 1. Still no interest in
Nature NP nih item itu lan.
Natsumi is getting a little bit more space. Very much needed. Does have the BKB but no blink. I think they will need that one to try and look for some plays. They're not gonna sugarcoat it. Being down 20k gold obviously is a very hard thing to go up against here if you're OG.
Especially when you got Soxa with a Shadow Blade. Silver Edge Natsumi. Tira Jr. in the vicinity as well. Forcing out the BKB.
Oh mati.
Dust popped.
Yeah.
Tims gets the connection with another strike to fall. Soxa is A-OK. Right clicking on the Tims, has the Shadow Blade up again.
Aduh.
That ends up falling. But that Silver Edge worked out quite well for Soxa.
Yeah, the Alchemist didn't get Grievous Greed.
Ya Allah.
Tims dead. Yandex in the driver's seat.
It's just very difficult for them to get kills because all the kills are very slow.
NP-nya lebih suka daripada Imang.
Easy game also at this point.
Beastmaster.
Just play Winter Wyvern. You go wherever you want. If they're touching any of your heroes, you just turn it around. Ooh. Right, close enough.
What mechanic does Kez not have?
He's got a stun, he's got a silence.
You're really gonna go through the whole thing? We don't need to go through all what he has.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's nearly got all of it.
He doesn't have
he has
status resists, right?
True. He has a Dispel.
Soxa. They find Yopaj. Curse is on him.
Aduh, salah.
He does get off the BKB, so it hooks up a little bit too late as Yopaj trying to turn the sights up. Gets off the Magnetize, doing a good amount of damage, but he is completely surrounded here. Goes down to Star Storm, and now Watson finding a connection onto Alchemist, so another death for Natsumi. These are just going to call it a count. This is a complete stomp in favor of Yandex. 25k lead is what it ends on, but 25-6 overall scoreline. Not really close.
No, not at all. I definitely don't blame them. Like you said, I think just kind of get it over with, go to the next talk and think about